Shalom, Israel, Shalom. First and foremost, before I start this video, this lesson of the video, let's begin by giving all the infinite honor and glory to the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bashim Yahshai, Bahashim Baruch HaKodash. The honors to my elders and apostles and bishops of Great Millstone who tell me the truth and do who rule well. Peace, them, salutation, double shalom to them. And to the elect, Ophelek, Yeshua, let's say Shalom. All right, it's going to be a quick in the news. All right, where what we do is get news articles and filter them out through the scriptures. All right, so let's just get it. Putin forces amass more than 500,000 troops on front line as Ukraine warns they have run out of reserves. Says Russia now has more than estimated 500,000 troops ready to move into Ukraine. Analyst has revealed just days after Putin's armies crashed through the border into northeast Ukraine. Its comparison, Ukraine's entire active ground forces comprise roughly 250,000 personnel. The newly increased size difference has prompted concerns from experts and comes as the Western ally waits with bated breath for the first deliveries of a long-delayed U.S. military assistance package worth tens of billions of dollars. Dr. Jack Watling from the Royal United Services Institute, RUSI, said that Russian forces have now expanded to 510,000 troops. All right. Yeah, they sending all this money to this war. It says, skipping on down, it says, in the UK, ministers have held a number of defense spending measures, both domestic and on Ukraine, not least a multi-billion-pound defense boost announced by Rishi Sunak earlier this year. It says, in the EU, which has handed Ukraine $32 billion, 27 billion since Russia's February 2022 invasion, officials have been working on a new security agreement due to signal support for the country in the event of future aggression. All right, future aggression. Hey, it's inevitable. Hey, war is on the way. All right, and it's in scriptures, prophecy. This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 14. The second woe, which is World War II, is past, and behold, the third woe, WW3, World War III, cometh quickly. All right. And this is just, signs that this devil's kingdom is coming to an end. All right, Lord Yahweh spoke. Wars, rumors were. It says, couldn't stop the troop buildup. Ukraine wants Biden to allow U.S.-made weapons for use in strikes on Russia. All leading to the third world, man. All right, let's continue reading scriptures. This is Saint Matthew. Yes, let's get Saint Mark. 13. Right. This is Saint Mark, chapter 13 and verse 1. It says, and as he went out of the temple, one of the disciples saith unto him, Master, see what manner of stones and what buildings are here? And Yahushua answering said unto him, seest thou these great buildings? There shall not be left one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives over against the temple, Peter and James and John and Andrew asked him privately, "Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming?" And what shall be the sign when all these things shall be fulfilled? And basically, these stones is representation of, all here in Babylon the Great, all these Taco Bells and fast food restaurants, these big buildings. Once Lord Yahushua comes back and establishes his kingdom, all right, as the scriptures go into, the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. Well, all these, these big buildings and, McDonald's, etc., right? That's not going to be in the kingdom of heaven, man. That's all going to be thrown down, all right? And, hey, this devil knows this. This devil knows Lord Yahushua is coming back to establish his kingdom on planet Earth, all right? Therefore, he's coming down having great wrath. This is why you have, these wars, all right? It's all in lead to this devil wanting to ultimately, to fulfill prophecy, ultimately at the end, all of these countries, even the NATO countries, they're all going to turn on Babylon the Great, also known as America, and send those ICBM nuclear missiles, all right, to burn this place, Babylon the Great, also known as America, all right. But yeah, let's continue reading on. St. Mark chapter 13 verse 5, and Yahushua answering then began to say, "Take heed lest any man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am anointed, or Hamashiach, and shall deceive many." Here's the point. Continue on. St. Mark chapter 13 verse 7. "And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be not troubled, for such things must needs be, but the end shall not be yet." So, right. Hey, these things have to come to pass. Wars and rumors of wars, hearing the wars in Ukraine and Russia. Hearing rumors of wars and rumors of wars, Israel and Palestine. These things must need me, but the end shall not be yet. So, right. You still have the prophecies such as the MOTB, right? The Charagma, the implantable device the size of a grain of rice, which is devil, and when I say devil, which is what I mean is the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, Esau, Edom, all right? The deceiver of the earth, because that's when you go into it, that's what devil goes into, the deceiver. All right, this devil self-proclaimed so-called white man, beginning with the head-leading banking family, such as the Rothschilds, the Rockefeller, etc. All right, so-called leader of this world, so-called Illuminati, has deceived this world, that's the devil. Malachi chapter 1 and verse 4, the wicked who's in rulership today, according to the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. Let's prove that right quick. Prove our thing. Job chapter 9, verse 24. And the King James Version says, "The earth is given into the wicked." The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So, right, if the self-proclaimed so-called white man is not in rulership today, who is? All right, who is ruling the earth? All right, who is the wicked? All right, somebody has to be the wicked, because if not, the people won't be in a mourning state. All right, as it goes into the book of Proverbs, quickly, chapter 29, and verse 2. "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear fruit, the people mourn." Who's the wicked? All right, Malachi chapter 1 and verse 4 tells you, Esau, Edom. All right, and therefore, being the Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed so-called white man in rulership today, all right, the people as a whole, like people in general, even these heathen nations, are in a wicked mourning. Are in a mourning state. You got what do you have right here? I'm looking at it on my PC. Let's see. just on YouTube, quick, articles, from it says let's see, I'm trying to find some pro-Palestine encampment removed at UC Irving, people protesting, why? Because what they doing over there in Palestine, man, or where is it, Gaza? Let me see. I saw on a news article on earlier. Yeah, Gaza, news about Gaza, Israel. Israeli officials speak out against. Let's see. Right, Supreme Court. So like, bear with me. Ain't really nothing popping up. All these protests is going on because, well, ultimately we know why, but, you got, they keep bombing over there in Israel, man, and ultimately they want to come against the prophets, blame the prophets when you really get into it, but, let's go back. This is going back into the news. Let's see what else we can find. Horrified children watch as polar bear at San Diego Zoo takes short work. Nice. Ex-delete man who deleted 39 people revealed the chilling reason he became a deleter for hire. This man then deleted 39 drug dealers. Mom and child covered in feces as bodily fluid after teen pushes over port. Sleazy E, man. Look at it. He's through, man. He's through. What's going on? No, we don't want that. It says Putin reveals latest 40-foot nuke missile that can launch from hitting subs and carries 10 warheads. Man. Hey, one missile carrying 10 warheads. What is that? Over 200 million warheads going to hit Babylon the Great. Also known as America. Couple hauling 3 million in cocaine killed in Bangout. Texas police after tractor trailer chase. Hey, love many wax and cold, people. Psycho out here. U.S. remove. I mean, yeah, that's not really. Oh, what is this? Putin and excise new world order is emerging. It could be catastrophic. Oh, here we go. Ahead of this week's visit to China, Russian President Vladimir Putin praised the Chinese counterpart and powerful political partner Xi Jinping for sharing his vision of a multipolar world order. MOTB. It is a term he has often used to the point of failures of the U.S.-led world order and to rally support from China and global South middle powers such as Brazil and Argentina for geopolitical supremacy. The notion of a new world order emerging is not a far-fetched idea. 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob Schobel. With a fractured Europe and a potential for a second Trump presidency, threat entering to erode the institutions and norms that have governed much of the global economy since the early 20th century. The thinking within Russia is that America will go back to isolationism of the late 19th century, earlier 20th century. This has always been what the Soviet Union wanted and what Russia has always advocated, that the European continent should be America-less. Dr. Stephen Hall, lecturer in Russian and post-Soviet politics at the University of Bath, told it would be catastrophic, and if anything, it would lead to even more anarchy within the global order. All right. Sitting, and notice them men back there, they all got beards on, But the thing is, they got their head covered, so yeah, they don't even have fringes, so that's going off. Sitting alongside Russia and watching the West get tangled in global. Hey, the point is what? Hey, they pretty much saying, they're telling you, the NWO, this Devil's Agenda, New World Order. Let's look what that is. Hey, Proverbs 29 verse 2, we just read it. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Let's look up what the NWO is. All right. Now let's see. And it's not a conspiracy. I mean, it's not so much of a conspiracy theory no more, man. It's just the NWO is a term used in several conspiracy theories, which hypothesize a secretly emerging, which is not so secret no more, totalitarian world government. Common theme in conspiracy theories about the NWO is that a secretive power elite, right, the so-called elite who rule this world, right, Esau Edom, right, and their so-called elite, right, with the globalist agenda is conspiring to eventually achieve world domination and rule the world through an authoritarian one world government, which will replace sovereign nation states and all encompassing propaganda whose ideology hails the establishment of the NWO as the culmination of history's progress. Many influential historical and contemporary figures have therefore been alleged to be part of a cable that operates through many front organizations to orchestrate significant political and financial events, ranging from causing systemic crisis to pushing through controversial policies at both national and international levels as steps in an ongoing plot to achieve world domination. This is what this devil, Sleazy E, Esau Edom, wants to do, man. All right, and how's he going to do that? Or as the scripture is going to, as he is about to fill his belly, so he's going to get to a certain point, but the Yahweh Shemashai has set bounds which he cannot pass. This is a real good Revelation, chapter 13, and the Spirit, first one that popped up. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 15. It says he had power, which is Esau Edom. He had power. Remember, we read Job 9:24. The earth was given to the hand of the wicked. Right, the Heavenly Father is allowing this devil to do what he's doing. to fulfill prophecy. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, the NWO, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So if you don't get down with his devil's agenda, the NWO, New World Order, all right, and what it just said, it says, and cause that many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay, hey, this devil, as it goes into Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12, is going to come down having great wrath, knowing that he have but a short time. Short time to do what? Short time to rule. It says, verse 16, Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, the charagma, man. All right, which is the MOTB, the implantable device, the size of a grain of rice, that goes under the skin. All right, which you're not to take, all right, or else you will be destroyed. We're going to get into that. But continuing on Revelation chapter 13 and verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, say if he had the charagma, the MRK, the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom that him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right, and hey, you Israelites are not to take that, or else you will be destroyed. All right, this is book of Revelation chapter 14 and verse 15, just to prove what I'm saying. It says, and another angel came, bear with me. Okay, Revelation chapter 14 in verse 8, it says, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen. Right, Babylon is fallen. It's fallen. That great city in Babylon, if you didn't know, is also known as America. All right, it's fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath over fornication. Okay. These vain false philosophies, etc. Right? It says, verse 9, it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his charagma and his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, of the wine which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of his holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. All right, and that's speaking on those ICBM nuclear missiles. It says, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, a period of time, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the charagma, the mark, M-A-R-K, of his name. All right, so if you take this, all right, charagma, which we're telling you not to take, no matter what, even if it means you being the deletion, he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved, right? All right, hopefully, ultimately, the elect, the remnant, are going to